everyone. This is Ayaz Morris, and you are watching Master TV. And we welcome you all in our live session, Spirit of Dialogue, Interfaith Dialogue. And I am very much honored to have Reverend Peter Gill from Scotland. And it's great honor for me to speak with him and to interact with him. And share his life experience, and whatever he has done for Interfaith Dialogue. We would love to hear from him. Sir, thank you so much once again giving us your time and on our show. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I was just sharing that how I'm the son of the men. My dad was a minister.
Thank you,
Uh,
sir. Sir, again, I would like to start from your journey. When did you start your journey?
yes, my dad, he was a minister in the Church of Pakistan, and before it became in Church of Pakistan in the 1970,
Good.
he was
Yes,
he
sir. Please,
was
please.
he was a he was working with Scottish Presbyterian Church in Sialkot Diocese. Now it's called Sialkot Diocese. So my mom wanted me to become a medical doctor, so I joined the FSC course with the pre-medical physics, chemistry, and biology. And I was after that I realized that's not my field. And my dad had been praying that I may come to join a ministry, and he gave me choices up to me whatever I want to be. So then after my graduation from the Punjab University, I came for my missiology study of mission in UK. And after study, I went back to Pakistan and worked with the Operation Mobilization, or called Operation Mercy as well. So that was an international organization. As a national director, I've been serving there. God once gave me a vision to use train. So we had a train called Peace Train from Peshawar to Karachi. So that was a 5 days journey, 8 carriages we got from the Pakistan Railway. They gave a special concession to use it to promote peace. So we call it Peace Train. And every um, platform we got special permission. In Lahore, we got a Prime Minister track where there was a marquee, which said marquee and able to promote peace. And local Muslim, Hindu, Sikh people also came, and they also talked about peace from their point of view. So we had also able to show puppets. Through puppets, message was a Good Samaritan story by puppets, and also prodigal son story. So we have been also distributing literature on peace. And we had also the literature of answering people's questions called misunderstanding. Or Urdu, I was talking about galat fahmiyan that we have about each other, so how we can resolve those. Interfaith is something that would help us to resolve our misunderstanding. And since I've been here in the UK, in Scotland, I started that first Renfrewshire Interfaith group, and then International Interfaith International. So last year, end of last year in December, we had a conference in New York where Father James Janan from Pakistan, who's doing interfaith from Roman Catholic Church, was representing Pakistan there. I was there from Church of Scotland. So we had this interfaith conference, and it was very encouraging to see so many people from all denominations, all faith represented there, and now we have all the time dialogue going on our WhatsApp whenever people have questions from any faith. So we try to handle gently and with love and affection, and we try not to offend each other. And if someone is offended, we say sorry to each other, and it's like a family, become like a family. We say good morning to each other, good afternoon, good night, or whatever events is going, or Eid or Christmas, Easter, Diwali, or whatever the festival people have, we share and explain what is going on in our religious circle. So I think that is really breaking barriers and building bridges, so we can cross those barriers, breaking the walls, come closer to each other to promote love, peace, unity, and harmony. And I was talking, every religion talk about peace, and Jesus is called the Prince of Peace. and how Samaritans and Jews didn't have any a good relationship, and Jesus said, was having a dialogue with Samaritan woman at the well, and he promoted Samaritan and became a good Samaritan as he was looking after this wounded man who was half dead. His own priest and people left him half dead because he was beaten up, he was robbed by the robbers, and this guy who was probably of different faith, he was Samaritan, he was untouchable, and he looked after that wounded man. So that is, we live in a wounded society. The people perhaps not physically wounded, but emotionally we are wounded. We are really hurt by each other, by other faith and other religion, people around us. So how are we going to heal those wounds? So once those wounds are healed, then we have a good health to develop good relationships. So that is the aim and objective. Also, I was sharing about when the Prophet of Islam started his preaching, teaching. So people have been coming to Masjid al-Nabawi, which was our first um, mosque in Mecca and also in Medina, where he started his work. So people used to come to him, and Christians and Jews and other faiths, and he would provide hospitality to them. And we just recently celebrated the 10th of Muharram, where we remember Karbala war, where the grandson of Prophet Muhammad was killed by Yazidi army and forces, and the women were also insulted from the Prophet's family. And was the Christian people in nearby village, and they came and helped them to cover their faces and bodies, as they used to wear hijab. So it was a very good gesture from Christian community showing respect. That's why a lot of Shiite Muslim have respect for Christians for that, what happened in the history. So I think we should be doing good to each other whenever there is a need. Wounded person is a wounded, whether it's emotional, physical, wherever he is, or doesn't matter. It's a labels, where we have put a religious label on ourselves. Matter, heart of the matter is what's inside our heart. If we have love, compassion, that will come out. It doesn't matter what label we are wearing. If we can't become a good human being, we doesn't matter what religion we are following. We're good for nothing, for the humanity, for the community. But let's become a good follower of our faith wherever we are, learn from each other, and and I think there is always room to improvement. And action speaks louder than words. We might say, my religion is the best or everyone, but if our action doesn't apply or doesn't really tally that or relevant with what we are saying, and they are good for nothing. So therefore, remember that action speaks louder than words. And in interfaith spirit, we have to show not only words but also our good actions to help, love, and care, promote unity, peace, and harmony among the community wherever we are. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was really good to get to know you, and the way you're doing the promoting this kind of work. It's a very good initiative and innovative. The way God is using you for His glory and extension of His kingdom. God bless you and use you for continuously for His kingdom.